And soon Wang became a famous online celebrity due to his education background, and he is very famous for making some sensitive comments on electric vehicles, and that is quite rare online, and his videos soon become very popular. But he claimed that if you release some negative comments on a car, it will be okay, and it will not be sued in foreign land, especially in Canada. And he never encountered such experience or never suffered from some lawsuit in Canada. But that is not the case in China. I just think that Mr. Wang has already made some serious mistake because he has adopted some inflammatory language about the business slander. He frequently repeated that do not buy a certain brand, do not buy that car, and he claimed that a certain car is an industrial garbage, and even you could not fix it well, and it cannot be maintained. And or a certain car is suffering from his lower quantity, and he also described some cars with degraded words. I believe that is the so-called careless talk leads to trouble. After all, he is not a lawyer. He could not talk so precisely or rigorously. He is just a repairman. The second problem is that without any support by data, Wang just claimed that Xpeng P7's vehicles battery pack is deficient in the design, and it will cause spontaneous combustion, and it is quite easy to get on fire. And that is too bad. And the third problem is that he also over generalizing the brand, and if one car is found problematic, he will deny the whole brand, the whole series. That is a very bad example. And in his videos, he claimed that BYD's battery is found problematic, and he suggests not buying any BYD car. And I believe that without factual foundation, any wording should not exist, should not exceed the reasonable boundary, and he could not make such improper and irresponsible comments. And if he want to say something, he would provide some data support, especially it can be confirmed, and some professional independent party appraisal reports, and he could not offer any of them. In his videos, he frequently repeated, "No, that car should not be bought. I think that is not good, and I have already repaired more, and please listen to me, and I have already encountered so many problems." And he just said so, and he could not provide any survey report about that, or he did not collect any data. I believe that his wording has already gone too far, and it has exceeded the reasonable boundary that is completely improper. The following problem is that he makes some false allegation about the design flaw and exaggerated maintenance cost. And for example, in series lawsuit, the company claimed that idle battery maintenance He claimed that the auto battery maintenance is a trap. If you just replace a clip, it will cost RMB 30,000 yuan. And he also exaggerated that the design is a trap and such an important battery clip just adopt fragile plastic clip and it can be easily broken after a minor bump and that is not reliable. If you repair it at the professional 4S store, auto will charge you RMB 32,000 yuan to replace the whole battery assembly. And at his store, he may just replace a new metal clip, which costs RMB 50 yuan, and it is okay to repair it. It is unnecessary to spend so much money. That is really bad because careless talk leads to trouble, and he just hit the target. But there is another important issue to discuss about, and that is the monopolized maintenance. Monopolized maintenance could only be seen in China. It means you buy our car, you could repair your car at our 4S stores, and if you repair your car at some unauthorized stores, okay, your service term will be shortened, impacted, even it will not provide any services to you any longer, and that is the point to be blamed. At those authorized stores, it may provide extra or unnecessary examinations. If it is not completely broken, it will ask you to repair the whole assembly at higher costs. In Wang's video, he claimed that he had already repaired 5 Auto M7 vehicles, and all of them are suffering from battery control system failure. If you repair it at 4X store, it will charge you 28,000 yuan. But it is just necessary to replace a battery control unit, and maybe it is the problem of sensors poorly contacting. You just clean the contact and or replace a new one, that will be okay. It will save more money, and that is also a design flaw because the car company just designed it, make the special design for making extra profit, and that is a trap in car maintenance. Okay, that is the point, and after all, he is not a lawyer. And in his another video, Wang claimed that autos after sales services adopted double standards, and if you repair the battery at its 4S stores, okay, it will charge you high. And if you repair your car at some unauthorized 4S stores, okay, the warranties will be cancelled and you will suffer more. And even you cannot repair some non-core component, which costs high at its own 4S stores. He just showed in his video that a auto car owner just changed a carbon air filter at an unauthorized 4S stores, and then he found some glitch on his battery pack, and he want to repair the core battery component at 4S store, and it has to cost him 20,000 yuan to repair it, but during the repairing, Series found that you just change the carbon air filter at some unauthorized stores, okay, and your warranty is cancelled, you really have to pay higher costs for the repairing. That is what he said in the video. He just heard it from the car owner, and he just maximized the crisis, I believe. That is really a lose leaf sink ships. Auto collects that Auto M5 and Auto M7 sales orders was seriously curtailed by 7% in Q4 month on month because of his business discrediting and some slander, and that is also the main reason for serious lawsuit against Wang. I also checked it with some laws and regulations. In accordance with Article 1024 of the Civil Code and Article 11 of the Anti-Unfair Competition Laws, no business operator shall fabricate or disseminate false information or misguiding information to harm the commercial credibility or business reputation of a competitor. And Wang has already become the target. He really made some mistakes.